The four functions of skin are that it protects deeper tissues from mechanical damage, chemical damage, bacterial damage, UV radiation, thermal damage, and desiccation. It also aids in heat retention as well as aiding in excretion of urea and uric acid and synthesizes vitamin D. An example of protection from UV radiation is when you go out to the beach and stay under the sun for a while. The reason our skin tans or becomes darker is because UV light penetrates the epidermis and it stimulates the melanocytes to increase their production of melanin. The structure of the epidermis is composed of up to 5 layers or strata: the stratum basal, spinosome, granulosome, lucidum, which is only found in thick skin, and corneum. The epidermis is avascular, like all other epithelial tissues. The epidermis is composed of keratinocytes or keratin cells, which produce keratin, the fibrous protein that makes the epidermis a tough protective layer. The stratum basal is the deepest cell layer of the epidermis. This layer contains the most adequately nourished of the epidermal cells because the nutrients diffusing from the dermis reach them first. These cells constantly divide and millions are produced daily. The daughter cells are pushed upward and move away from the epidermis and become part of the more superficial layers, the stratum spinosome and the stratum granulosome, becoming flatter and keratinized. As they leave the stratum granulosome, they die and form the clear stratum lucidum. The outermost layer, the stratum corneum, is 20 to 30 cell layers thick, but it accounts for about 3/4 of the epidermal thickness. The dermis is a strong, stretchy envelope that helps bind the body together. The dense connective tissue that makes up the dermis consists of two major regions, the papillary and the reticular areas. The papillary layer is the upper dermal region and is uneven and has peg-like projections from its surface called dermal papillae. The reticular layer is the deepest skin layer and contains irregularly arranged connective tissue fibers in addition to blood vessels, sweat and oil glands, and deep pressure receptors. Collagen and elastic fibers are found throughout the dermis. The dermis is abundantly supplied with blood vessels that play a role in maintaining body temperature homeostasis.